Have you heard about this new internet challenge called hashtag I Love Ireland?
Yes, I have. It's quite interesting, actually.
It seems like it's all about, well, sharing your love for Ireland.
It is, but it's really fascinating to see how it goes beyond just individuals.
Oh, really?
Yes, you're seeing families getting involved, schools, businesses even,
Oh, wow. Businesses, eh?
and artists too. It seems like a real testament to how broad the appeal of Ireland is.
Right. So how does it work?
Well, the challenge itself is pretty straightforward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you create a post, explain what you love about Ireland, and then use the hashtag I love Ireland.
Makes sense.
And of course, you tag the Love Ireland account as well.
So it's not just about, posting for the sake of posting then.
Not really, no. There's a definite community aspect to it. You get to connect with others who share a passion for Ireland.
I see.
Plus, there's the potential for your post to get some real exposure.
So how does that work?
So the Love Ireland initiative is actually quite strategic about this. They use social media really effectively to promote Ireland as a travel destination.
Clever.
Yeah, they'll actually feature selected entries in their newsletter
Really?
and on their social media pages too. It's a great way to showcase all the individual creativity.
So it's almost like, what do you call it? User-generated content.
Exactly. And that's a really powerful marketing tool these days.
You mentioned businesses getting involved earlier. Can you give me an example?
Well, imagine an Irish pub, say, somewhere in America.
Okay, yeah.
They could participate and showcase their atmosphere, their connection to Irish culture.
They could even do some kind of special promotion, couldn't they?
Absolutely. It's a really smart way to tap into that global interest in Ireland.
And to think, even schools and universities could get involved.
Imagine students creating content about Irish history or literature instead of just reading about it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like, what, short films?
Maybe even musical performances or virtual tours of landmarks.
That would definitely make learning more engaging.
Much more relevant, too.
So for those who really want to, take it up a notch, they have that bonus challenge, don't they?
They do. It's a fun way to encourage people to think outside the box.
I saw they suggested things like singing an Irish song,
Sharing a hidden gem they discovered on a trip.
even Irish dancing.
It adds a bit of, gamification to the whole thing.
And have they said anything about whether you need to have actually been to Ireland to participate?
They've been very clear that you don't.
Oh, that's good.
You can share whatever draws you to Irish culture, its history.
So it's really open to everyone then.
Absolutely. It's quite crucial, really. It opens it up to a much wider audience.
I suppose it includes people who are maybe thinking about traveling to Ireland in the future.
Precisely.
It's quite interesting when you think about it, isn't it? The power of just imagining a place.
It really is, even if you haven't visited.
Because even just thinking about what you love about a place can spark your curiosity.
And that's where the Love Ireland initiative comes in.
Ah, right.
They're really clever, actually. They provide all the resources and information.
To, turn that curiosity into an actual trip.
Exactly.
And speaking of resources,
The Love Ireland newsletter is definitely worth a mention.
it is, isn't it? It's a great way to stay connected to Ireland.
For those planning a trip, it can be a really valuable resource.
It's packed with tips, insights into the culture.
And even special deals sometimes.
It's a great way to, really enhance your travel experience.
It is. Yeah, you can really immerse yourself in it all.
And it's a good way to kind of, explore yourself a bit too, right?
Absolutely, yeah. By thinking about what it is about Ireland that speaks to you, you're
Yeah.
kind of discovering things about your own interests.
So for someone who wants to get involved, but maybe doesn't know where to start, what would you suggest
I'd say just start with that first thing that pops into your head.
when you think about Ireland?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a place you've always wanted to go to. Maybe it's a song that you love.
Or a book.
Could be anything, really.
And then you just let your creativity run wild.
Yeah, don't be afraid to try different things out, different formats, styles.
It's really up to you.
Yeah.
You could do a really specific, detailed post, or you could give a broad overview of everything you love about Ireland.
The possibilities are endless, really.
Could be a musical tribute.
A visual journey through the landscapes.
Should we quickly remind everyone how to actually participate,
Sure, so first, you need to choose your social media platform.
whichever one's your favorite?
Then, you just create your post.
Make sure you showcase your love for Ireland.
And don't forget the hashtag
Hashtag I love Ireland.
and tag the Love Ireland account.
That way they can see it.
And of course, you should challenge others to do the same.
Spread the love.
Because ultimately, Taking part is a reward in itself, really.
It is, isn't it?
Connecting with that global community, celebrating Irish culture.
It's a good way to maybe discover something new about yourself, too. It really does seem like this challenge is a fantastic opportunity to engage with Ireland, wouldn't you say?
I would, yeah. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or you're just starting to discover it.
It's a lovely invitation to celebrate Ireland and to share that with other people.
And who knows, maybe it'll even inspire you to book a trip and experience it all for yourself.
This has really got me thinking about Ireland.
It's amazing how these sorts of things can really spark an interest.
Yeah, and I think we've covered a lot, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
We talked about how the challenge works, the benefits, the whole travel promotion angle.
And how it all ties into Irish culture, the use of content created by, well, everyone.
And that idea of how imagination can influence how we see a place, even if we haven't been there.
It's a powerful thing.
And of course, we mentioned the newsletter, which is great for anyone who wants to learn more.
A great way to connect the online world with actual experiences.
Before we finish, I'd like to leave our listeners with something to think about.
Right.
Imagine what you would create for this challenge.
It's such a good way to express yourself, be creative.
Even if you don't end up sharing it with anyone, just thinking about what you love about a place.
It's a nice thing to do, isn't it?
It is. It makes you appreciate things.
Makes you realize just how much there is to discover out there, all the different cultures.
So why not give it a go? Embrace the whole #ILoveIreland idea.
Let that love for Ireland shine through.
Whether it's on social media or just in your own thoughts, or maybe even, a real trip someday.
A fantastic way to connect with the Emerald Isle.
Thanks for joining me today. It's been great.
My pleasure.